What is up, everybody? I'm No Lux Given here with your afternoon snap, and today I'm using Wave and Sandman to lock people out of Morag and hopefully punish some players trying to take advantage of today's featured location. Meanwhile, we've got Klaw, Vision, and Doctor Doom to still add power to that location, even though nobody can play cards there. On turn 1, I play Sunspot into location number 3, hoping that that's Morag, giving us a little bit of a lead there. Unfortunately, Morag is location number 2, and we get a little bit punished because location number 3 is actually the super flow, so my opponent's gonna have an extra energy for the rest of the game, and that's enough for them to snap. But we're gonna do our best to not allow them to make use of the extra energy with our SandWave strategy. So we're going to be playing Wave this turn, basically just as a one-turn Sandman. There's some other cool tricks that you can do with this deck, like you can go Wave into Odin, copying the Wave, and then you've got another Sandman turn, or you can just use Wave to ramp out some bigger cards and copy those with Odin later. That can also be very powerful. Like leeching here against certain decks is going to be a very good strategy. And actually, this storm from my opponent flooding location number 1 does kind of complicate things, because my plan was to go Sandman into location number 1 and then to throw Klaw into location 1 as well, so that way we'd be pumping up Morag and potentially winning that location, and then I'd go like Magneto into the super flow on the final turn. So because my opponent stormed, I think I still want to Sandman this turn, but it does mean that we're not going to be able to Klaw into Morag. My opponent plays an Arrow, which I don't think is a great card to be using today with the amount of limited play that you have on various locations, but now we just have to either win the super flow bigger than my opponent is winning the flooded location, or find some way to still play into Morag. And I'm going to play a Leech here because I don't really have any great plays otherwise. We're just going Klaw and pumping up nothing. And then my opponent plays a Nightcrawler, which could be a little bit scary. They'd be able to move that over, but we are lucky enough to draw Doctor Doom on the final turn. That should be enough to win the super flow. We will be up there by 14 after my opponent moves the Nightcrawler out, and they're not expecting us to take over and win with Doctor Doom. So Magneto is not going to beat the Doctor Doom, and then Doctor Doom grabs a surprising win in today's featured location. Here's just another silly game that I thought I'd include. My opponent has the Never Lucky title, and we get super lucky in this one. I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. It's also a super flow game, and we also have X Mansion. So I'm ramping out into a turn 3 Vision. I'm going to throw that just into the Vault after messing with this animation a little bit. It's always fun to look at and a nice excuse to play Vision. My opponent's going to reveal a Devil Dinosaur into the Vault, which is a pretty big card, but we're grabbing a bigger one. We're grabbing Giganto off of Vision, and they're grabbing a Hell Cow, making them discard Leech and Leader and shrinking their Devil Dinosaur. From there I snap, and that's an easy retreat for my opponent. That's going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm No Lux Given. Peace.